Get federal contracts using Claude Sonnet 3.5, the ultimate tutorial. Guys, by the end of this video, you're going to have not only knowledge, but skills to take action. There are a bunch of people in the government contracting space with a bunch of knowledge. They can tell you everything about the solicitation. They can tell you everything about the government's procurement process. They can tell you everything about each individual government agency, but they can never take action on winning any contracts. I'm going to demystify that problem in this video. Get federal contracts using Claude Sonnet 3.5, the ultimate tutorial. Now, in this video, you might be asking yourself, what's in it for me? What am I going to gain? Well, you're going to learn how to break solicitations down very easily. And I think that this is a good time to give out this warning. If you do not know how to copy and paste, it's best that you click off the video right now. It's best that you stay away from this video because without the skill of copying and pasting, this is going to be totally useless to you. You're also going to learn how to make inquiries on federal solicitations with Claude Sonnet AI. And to complement it is going to be the 5-step beginner solicitation breakdown guide. And then I'm also going to show you how to use Notion to track your bids. Anything that is measured is managed. Okay, now, did you know by any chance that, Claude 3.5 Sonnet is actually the latest model of Anthropic, and it's designed for improved performance, especially in reasoning, coding, and safety. So, my job is to show you how to use Claude AI to make inquiries on federal solicitations. That's what my goal is. I'm going to show you how to use it as a tool to break down solicitations, and perhaps even write proposals. And I think it will be fair for me to tell you some of the limitations of Claude AI over ChatGPT because you might be in a situation where you're wondering, do I purchase the plan on ChatGPT or do I purchase the plan on Claude AI or do I get both? Well, let me tell you some of the limitations. Number one, context retention, and this one is massive. See, ChatGPT has this enhanced memory capability for retaining context over longer conversations, whereas Claude AI may struggle with long term continuity and recalling previous interactions. Guys, with ChatGPT, I can literally go onto the platform right now, create a new chat, and say, "Hey, I want you to give me some information from my book, Government Contracting Without Tears." And perhaps the last time I talked to ChatGPT about government contracting without tears would have been 2 weeks ago. But it still has the ability to go in, find that particular information, and give it to me in seconds. So ChatGPT actually has better memory for long conversations than Claude AI, which struggles with continuity. Also, there's the element of tool integration and customization. ChatGPT can integrate a wide range of external tools and be customized for specific tasks, right? While Cloud AI has more limited customization and integration options. With ChatGPT, you can integrate with so many other different softwares. You can create different agents. There's more of a robust tool integration and customization when it comes to ChatGPT. Whereas with Cloud AI, it's more limited to a few integrations and not as robust as that as ChatGPT. So ChatGPT offers broader tool integrations and customization that Cloud AI just does not. And internet capability, guys, this one is massive. This one I take particularly personal because in government contracting, you want to be able to have up to date information. You want to be able to upload perhaps the information from your subcontractor's website. And without this internet browsing capability, it's difficult. ChatGPT can access real time internet data, enhancing its ability to provide up to date information. Claude AI, on the other hand, lacks the capability, limiting its effectiveness in scenarios requiring current information. So it's important for you to know these limitations that ChatGPT has access to real time internet data for current information, while Claude AI struggles with that. But then this is not some kind of pity party. We're not here to talk about how terrible Claude AI is. I want to let you know that there are some benefits to Claude AI as well. But you may be thinking, what are they? Well, user friendliness. Okay, Claude AI is designed with the focus on user friendliness, making it easier for a broader audience to actually engage and utilize it effectively. Its interface and interaction design are often highlighted for their simplicity and ease of use. If you've used this platform, you would see it. And I'm not going to say that the user friendliness is so far off ChatGPT, because ChatGPT is relatively easy to use as well with a simple interface. But Claude AI was really designed with that in mind. So Claude AI is praised for its user design, making it accessible and easy to use for a broad audience. And then there's this conversational precision. For many people who have used Claude AI, you would notice that it's contextually aware when it's responding, which can provide more relevant and concise answers. And this is particularly beneficial in professional settings where accuracy and relevance is critical. Sometimes you're going to find that ChatGPT is going to do a lot of talking about a bunch of stuff that's not necessary, redundancy in language, very robotic marketing kind of language. But Claude AI delivers precise and contextually aware responses, enhancing relevance and accuracy in professional settings. So, for our professionals who are running government contracting, this would be a good call. And then the last thing here that I would say is a good benefit of Claude AI is the efficiency in its responses. Claude AI is specifically engineered to provide direct and concise answers, avoiding more elaborate and verbose language than ChatGPT might use. This characteristic makes it particularly useful in scenarios where brevity and directness is preferred, streamlining communication and improving the efficiency of interactions. Guys, brevity in government contracting, brevity. Claude AI cuts through the fluff with straightforward responses, unlike ChatGPT's often verbose outputs. Okay, so guys, I'm done with all the talking. Let's get down into breaking actual solicitations down. All right, we are here inside my screen, and I'm going to be getting rid of my face quickly, but just a few things. Join our school community, the free community or the inner circle. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if it's giving you any value. But let's get into the breakdown, guys. This is coin destruction. Okay, so I have a few things open here. I've got my sam.gov open. I have Claude AI, and I have obviously the beginner-friendly five-step solicitation breakdown guide. If you know how to copy and paste, then this would be perfect for you, and you can get this for free in our school community. I'm going to show you just right here in the school community. You can pick up the beginner-friendly solicitation breakdown guide, classroom section. We have it here, beginner friendly solicitation breakdown guide. Okay. You get the you download it here, and you also get a video of me using it, teaching you how to use it. You can also download or purchase the ebook over here. It comes with a free video as well of me putting together a proposal. But let's get into the breakdown of the day. Okay, so we have coin destruction. We can see here that this is a combined synopsis slash solicitation. Also, it is due on the 6th of September, which is coming up on 2 days right now. This is a total small business aside and under the NAICS code of hazardous waste collection in Washington, D.C. Okay, so we have a bit of there's an amendment here. I'm going to grab the text and I'm just going to ask Claudia, simple prompt, break this down into simple language. So Claudia is going to do his thing and break it down into simple language. It says who it is. The U.S. Secret Service is looking for a company to destroy counterfeit coins. Guys, this is cool. The Secret Service is looking for a company to destroy counterfeit coins. Okay, so who can apply? Only small businesses can bid. What job? What's the job involved? Okay, so the job involved is collecting counterfeit coins from various locations across the US, destroying the coins completely by shredding, flattening, and melting, providing all necessary equipment, people, and materials for the job, keeping leftover scrap metal after destruction. Okay, important dates. It's due on the 6th. The notice will become inactive September 24th, 21st, I mean. Type of businesses. Okay, so hazardous waste collection category, size of eligible businesses. So companies with annual revenue of 41.5 million can apply. Okay, so if you have an annual revenue of 41.5 million or lower, then you can apply. Where the work will be done, Washington, D.C., but coins will be collected from across the country. How to apply. Submit a proposal in response to the notice. There won't be a separate written notice. Okay, so guys, we've just used a simple prompt to break down, honestly, just a rudimentary part of the solicitation or the description. We haven't even really gone deep into any sort of, let's say, detail of the particular contract. But let's see what attachments we have here. We have attachment 4, which is the RFI. It's RFI, so request for information, really. But this is a combined synopsis. That's what we saw. Instruction to offerer. Attachment 2, provisions and clauses. Attachment 1, destruction, coin destruction SOW. In this situation, I'm going to download every single attachment right now. Every single attachment that's there, that instruction to offer is also important. And even this RFI, which I'm kind of confused as to why it's here, but we're going to find out, because we're really just using the beginner friendly 5-step solicitation breakdown guide to get us the information that we need. And as you can see with Claude AI, we were very easily able to upload 4 documents in there. And I'm going to go into the beginner friendly solicitation breakdown guide to copy this prompt. The prompt here is provide the title, agency, summary of the solicitation. So I'm going to throw that prompt in here. This is to give us a high level. And in the process of doing this, like I said, you always want to track your activity. Tracking your activity is going to help you manage your activity best. And the best way to do that is honestly with this tracker over here that I have provided to multiple business owners. And you can also get it as well in the school community because you can track your bids. So let's look at how we can actually do this. As you can see here, bids are being tracked. People are attaching attachments. So now I'm going to start a new one. And the best thing to do in this case is throw in this title over here, which is coin destruction. You want to throw in coin destruction. Now, it's also important to kind of ask yourself, like, what is with coin destruction? You can add the relevant dates. I'm just going to put in some random dates here, but this is an illustration to show you how you're going to use the tracker. You add the dates, you can come in here and then you can put in these attachments. I'm going to throw in the attachments for this particular solicitation. So as you can see very seamlessly, we can add the attachments for the solicitation all in one place. You have the ability to now keep all your information in one place. So I've attached some of the documents here. I can also go ahead and click in to go into the folder itself. You use this to make it full screen. And when we're in the folder, the goal now is to put the information that we are gathering about this particular solicitation. So we're starting with the solicitation overview. What exactly is the solicitation number? Well, let's look at what ChatGPT provide title, agency, and summary of the solicitation. Coin destruction. The agency is the U.S. Secret Service. Okay, so the U.S. Secret Service is seeking a contractor to destroy large volumes of counterfeit coins that have been collected and stored at various locations throughout the continental United States. The points are so the contractor must completely destroy the counterfeit coins by shredding, waffling, flattening, or melting so they cannot be used as currency. The contractor is responsible for transportation of coins either to their destruction facility or bringing mobile destruction equipment to the storage location. So in this particular solicitation, you see, some of them would specify that the shredding must be done on site. But here it seems like it could either be done in your side or it can be done on site. So current storage location includes Los Angeles, Riverside, Houston, Miami, and Chicago, with approximately 120,000 pounds of coins to be destroyed in the first year. Uh, this is a firm fixed price contract for one base year and 4-year options. And the contract is set aside for small businesses. So guys, this is high level, and you can decide that you want to grab this list. You might say, okay, you know what, I like the way this is listed, and I'm going to add that into perhaps the contract overview. So you just need to go to overview and copy and paste it in there. Overview is in the third section of your information, and right now I have put in the overview. Okay, so I can go back to our beginner friendly 5-step solicitation breakdown guide, copy, and I can add this prompt in, and ChatGPT would know, or rather Claude AI would know, to continue to break down the solicitation. Let's see what the response we get here is. It's taking a little bit of time, but while we are waiting for it to respond, we can go back into our tracker because I really want to show you some things here. The important dates, you might see number 2 as redundant and you want to remove it because you already put the important dates at the front, or you might like to put the important dates also inside the tracker. You're completely free to do that as well, right? Let's see. Okay, so here is the key eligibility requirements and deliverables. Okay, so the first thing, eligibility requirements. This is a small business set aside contract. Only small businesses are defined by the NAICS code 56112 with a size standard of 41.5 million in annual revenue are eligible. The contractor must be able to obtain necessary security clearance, as they will be handling sensitive materials under supervision of Secret Service agents. The contractor must have the capability to transport and or destroy large volumes of metal coins, and the contractor must comply with all applicable federal regulations and laws regarding waste handling disposals. Okay, so guys, we're pulling out all this information, and when you pull this information, you might want to grab it and throw it into your tracker. Okay. You can put this into your overview as well. It doesn't hurt to put into the overview. You want to know what those eligibility requirements are. There's no particular section for eligibility requirements. You can add in your own section if you feel comfortable, but this tracker is meant to be customized to your own personal kind of workflow type. What I have done here is really to give you more than what you need, and you then have the ability to go ahead and add more customization to what you're doing here. But let's see, what are some of the objectives? To completely destroy all counterfeit coins provided by the US Secret Service, rendering them unusable as currency. To ensure secure handling and transportation of counterfeit materials to prevent any potential reintroduction into circulation. To provide a cost effective solution for the government to dispose of large volumes of counterfeit coins, to maintain the highest levels of security and confidentiality throughout the destruction process, to comply with all relevant environmental and waste disposal regulations in the destruction process. So, just by reading this, you have a high level understanding, overview of what these objectives are. And again, you can grab the objectives again and throw this into your tracker under the objectives section. Throw this into your tracker under the objectives section. And we're going to continue prompting and making queries on this particular solicitation until we have the information that is satisfactory for us to begin to pursue, for us to even make a decision on whether pursuing this contract is one that's going to be in our best interest. Guys, I'm not going to take too much time explaining this here, but you can see already that with these 3 prompts, you've been able to break down the high level of this particular solicitation, get back into the nitty-gritty details of what the statement of work is talking about, and at this moment we are looking to find out what exactly would be the submission instructions. And we've been using Claude AI to do this. Guys, in the comments, I would like you to let me know, what do you think about the responses with Claude AI? Especially if you're someone who has been watching the channel and you've seen me use ChatGPT and now you're seeing me use Claude AI. What's your perception? I'll tell you mine. I think ChatGPT is the tool that I would go for, just given its robust nature, where I don't need other tools to help me achieve the goals that I have to achieve. ChatGPT's ability to go on the internet. But I'll tell you this, with Claude AI, I'm thoroughly impressed with its level of conciseness. Perhaps Claude AI would be best for putting the proposal together because it's professional and concise. And then ChatGPT will be very good with the research section. But let me see what it has generated in relation to the submission instruction. Okay, what we have here right now is the submission instruction. It says, based on the information provided in the document, here are the key details about the submission deadline, proposal format, and delivery method. Submission deadline. Okay, we know it's in the 6th of September. What's the format? They need a technical volume. Describe the approach to execute task in SOW 1.3.1 and 1.3.2 from contract start through its life. Confirm ability to meet standards outlined in SOW 4.1.4. Include at least one example of corporate experience as a prime contractor within the last 5 years, performing work of similar scope and magnitude. That's past performance, guys. So each experience example should be no more than 1 page with a maximum of 3 pages in total, guys. You've seen this very specific instruction. Each experience, so your past performance, should not exceed 3 pages. Use font size 11. Guys, remember, if you've been watching the channel, you remember I said that some of these prompts were created to draw out all the possible information, and you can see it here, down to the font size. Price volume, there's going to be an expected price volume. Okay, provide price for CLIN001 base year coins. Do not provide pricing for option years, but confirm ability to meet demands for these years. Guys, this is very specific. It says do not provide pricing for the option years. So you follow the instruction. I get a lot of people asking me, oh, Godwin, I'm actually going to bring my face in for this. Oh, Godwin, like, how do I know how to submit the proposal? How do I know what to submit? How do I know how to put it together? Well, I can tell you right now that the way to put it together is by listening to the instructions that are given to you in the solicitation. What's the delivery method? Well, the solicitation does not explicitly state the delivery method for the proposal. However, given the nature of government contracting, it's likely that the proposal should be submitted electronically through a secure government portal such as sam.gov or another specified system. You're actually going to send the email. So you have the emails of the contracting officers. Guys, in this video, I promised you a few things. So let's go back and make sure that I was able to deliver on that promise. And then I want to ask you for something, and I hope that you'll be able to deliver on that as well. Okay. So what my promises for you in this video was, the promises were this. One, I was going to show you how to break down a solicitation so easily that the only skill that you need is actually the skill of copying and pasting, which I did. I was also going to show you how to make inquiries on federal solicitations using the 5-step beginner friendly solicitation breakdown guide, and I showed you how to do that. And I also showed you how to use Notion to track your bids. Guys, with that being said, I hope this video gave you value. If it did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the school community.